Hey everybody, how's it going? It is Pierre from SalomonFirearms Training and Overwatch Security. Just want to start off by wishing everybody a happy Valentine's Day. If you've got a lucky person in your life, good for you. For the rest of us, we're going to be focused on this bag. So today I want to talk to you guys about our SFT Entrepreneur Workshop this Sunday the 18th at 10 a.m. It is a workshop on how to start your own business. Okay, so we are helping people who are interested in launching our business or who is interested in growing their business into a six-figure organization, meaning that you are grossing at least $100K a year. So I'm holding this workshop because I always hear people people are always asking me, hey, how did you start your business? How do you make this money and stuff like that? And this class is really designed to answer all your questions. It's a step-by-step process, literally walking you through everything that you need to know to start your business and launch it successfully and to survive. So we hear all the crazy stats about how 95% of businesses fail within the first 2 years, and then 50% of those fail in the additional 2 years as well. So usually that 4-year mark is a big tester of time to see if your business is viable and can you survive and thrive. So our workshop is designed to help people with all the questions who may have fears about starting their own business, who's concerned about risk and liability and all those different things. We talk about all these things in our 10-hour workshop, and we walk you through all the steps. Now, you might be thinking, hey, Pierre, I already have my own business. I don't need this workshop. I need a higher level. A lot of times when I look at businesses and I talk to business owners, I see that they are missing the basics of, running a business. And sometimes it's good for you to go back and take a look and say, hey, am I doing the basics? Have the basics changed over the years? Sometimes people have business strategies that are out of touch and, they're 20 years behind and they need to revamp that. So even if you have a business, if you're looking to grow your business to that 100K mark, then this is the place where you want to start. We're going to walk you step by step. We're going to give you every detail. And basically, we're doing as much as we can without literally doing the work for you. Some of the questions that we've gotten is, is this a workshop only for firearms training and security related? No, our business class is designed for anybody interested in starting any type of business. There's a lot of fundamentals that are required regardless of the actual profession that you're in. So you don't need to be in the gun business. You don't need to be a security specialist. You may want to start a bakery, right? You want to start baking cookies and spreading love around the world. Our entrepreneur workshop is designed for anybody. And then we can also, the more advanced classes, that's when we zone in and we specify on your particular business and how to best achieve those goals. So I am trying to help people. I always hear people, black people always like, hey, we need more financial resources. We need to establish generational wealth for families. We need financial literacy. We need all of this stuff. So here is a class taught for someone that looks like you, that's been through similar experiences and stuff like that. And our class is really grounded to the regular everyday people. Sometimes I'll see business advice and courses and stuff like that, and it's like, hey, the average person doesn't have a 40K startup to get their business going, but we can teach you about the different avenues and opportunities to to finance your organization and things like that. So for those of you who don't know, I've been in business for 10 years, and I basically went through every hardship that you can think of. I kind of jumped into entrepreneurship kind of blind. I just did a YOLO move, and I was like, if I die, I die. If we live and survive, then great. While that's commendable, it also made me suffer a lot of things that I wish that I had researched and knew a little bit better. But also those hardships and overcoming those struggles actually makes you a smarter and better business owner if you're able to survive. So I was lucky where I didn't have, I didn't have a wife, kids, mortgage, and stuff like that. So I could really pour into my business 100%. But I could easily see how, if I had other financial responsibilities, how my businesses would have folded under the pressure of having children, having a mortgage, having, all these different types of bills and things, right? It's very easy for things to go astray. So it took me 6 years before I made six figures. And looking back, I'm like, damn, had I known the information that I know now, I could have done that in half the time, right? But you don't know what you don't know. So I'm here to teach you what you don't know and to make you aware of all the different variables, all the different options that are, available to you, and the things you have to consider. There are a lot of concepts that I didn't know, I didn't understand, and I had to learn things the hard way. So instead of spending 10 years and hundreds of thousands of dollars on figuring it out, you can take our class that's $400 and you can skip all that hardship, do things smarter, faster, and better. The difference between our workshop and different programs that you may see online is we're not selling you any bullshit. I'm not telling you that you're going to get rich overnight. You're not going to be a millionaire by not investing any money, right? I'll see like ads and stuff. They'll be like, become rich with only $20. You don't have to do anything and use other people's money and, all these scamming, bad advice, straight up illegal things, right? Lying to financial institutions and things like that. We're not selling you any bullshit. We are giving you the real deal, everything that you need to know, the actual things you need to know, the pitfalls you need to avoid, and real information that is actually going to make you successful. I always tell people the best type of business is repeat business. So we don't sell no crazy $10,000 package or whatever, $5,000 package. We do one class at a time. So if you take a class of ours and you don't like it and you think we suck, then go online and tell us we suck, right? You wouldn't book another class. But the reason why my two businesses are successful is because we have a lot of repeat business. We have a lot of referrals. We have good reviews because we actually produce a quality product and give good service to our students. When my students win, I win because they get successful. They want to come back. They want to do more training. They want to do more courses. And then they share that wealth and knowledge with their friends and family. So everybody ends up winning. So I'm not here to lie to you. It's going to be hard work. It's going to be long hours. It's going to be hard work. It's going to be sacrifices. But that's what it takes to establish generational wealth. So 6 figures is like the new number now, right? Women won't date men unless they make 6 figures. So guys feel the pressure of, trying to impress the lovely lady they're interested in. Everybody wants to hit this magic 6 figure, but in reality, the average American makes $45K a year, plus or minus couple grand, depending on the area that you're from. So that means by a long shot, most people are not hitting that 6-figure mark. So if you're part of the 90% of the population that makes less than $100,000, then that means you have something to learn from me and our companies. Our organizations, we really want to spread the wealth, spread the knowledge, because there's enough food for everybody to eat. And what I tell people all the time, I'm doing well, but there's so much business that I'm unable to get because we're just not big enough, right? So we're growing at a responsible scale, but every year every year my businesses have been doubling, but also in that process, I see all these opportunities that either we're not ready to capitalize on or they weren't built for us, but I see that opportunity and I'm like, damn, that would have been a good opportunity for somebody. So I want to help other people. I want to help people in general. I want to help people that look like me, right? So I'm kind of like the American story. I'm the Haitian American kid, right? Born in Haiti, came here when I was 5, got my citizenship, served the country, got an education, and now I'm running my businesses and I'm doing well. So I'm, proof that the American dream still exist, and I want other people and other families to share in that knowledge and that wealth. Success does not have to come at the expense of others. The most money that I've ever made in my life has been in collaboration with different people and organizations. So I'm not a gatekeeper. I want to see everybody win. I want to see everybody eat. There's enough food on the table. If you don't want to be at my table, that's fine. Start your own table. We want you to be successful because you're going to come back and continue taking our classes when you see value. If you take our entrepreneur workshop and you are successful from that, then you're going to want to come back and take that next level. And that's how we win. We win by our students coming back and giving us repeat business. And that's why we don't sell crazy packages. We do one class at a time. So that way, if you don't like it, then you never come back, right? And then you can leave a Google review. But if you look at our reviews, we have a lot of positive reviews because I'm passionate about what I do. I'm doing what I love. And, that's what they say. Do what you love and you never work a day in your life. And that's exactly what I'm doing. And I want to see other people win. I want to see other Haitians win. I want to see other immigrants. I want to see other black people win. I want to see other hardworking individuals, right? As long as there's somebody with the passion and the drive and the commitment, and you're a good person, I want to see you win. So I want other people to reach the level of success that we have and more, right? I would love to, see a student take one of my classes and, starts up the next billion-dollar organization. I would be very proud to have played a part of their journey. And I've already helped a lot of people as well. So I've helped people start their own firearm training courses and companies and, reach high levels of success. But now we're expanding that beyond our industry. So our workshops, our business courses are not simply designed for firearm training and security. Obviously, I specialize in that, but shooting a gun is literally like 5% of what I do every day, right? If that's so 5% in total, but 95% of my day is running my business. So there's doing your business and then there's running your business, which are two different things. So, and most of these things are not things that you easily learn in school, right? I took a couple of classes in school and stuff like that. You can go on the internet and you can Google how to start your own business. And yeah, you'll get some good information, but you'll also be very confused. And, there's a lot of things that I had the information on Google, but I didn't know how to make sense of it. That information wasn't organized in a way that I can capitalize and take advantage of it. It wasn't until years later while I'm in, waist deep in the struggle, do I finally understand, okay, that's what that sentence meant. That's what that paragraph meant, So the class helps you organize and make sense of the info because everything's online. You can Google the 10 steps to start a business and you'll find thousands of pages and stuff like that. But our workshop is going to organize that information and we're going to format it in a manner that is beneficial for you to take that info and then do something with it. versus reading thousands of Google pages on how to start your business and not understanding, all the information and how to apply it, and is it applicable to your particular situation, because every business is different, and some strategies may work for one business and another strategy will not. But yeah, I've been hearing everybody, generational wealth and six figures is like the big buzzword, and I want people to actually reach that. So if you want to achieve that generational wealth for your family, you're going to have to sacrifice. You're going to have to spend time, money, energy, resources to reaching the goal that you want. If you don't want to work for the man anymore and you want to work for yourself, that's great, but you've got to do the legwork. So what we do is we basically clear that path for you. We make it easy, but you still have to walk that path yourself. We're making it as easy as possible without carrying, without literally carrying you down a red carpet path. And yeah, so I want to see my friends win. I want to see strangers win. I want to see good people win. I want to see, people of all races, color, creed, religion. I just want people to win, to not be struggling, to be able to provide the bare necessities for themselves and their families. And part of that mission of doing good in the world is teaching these classes and helping other people achieve success as well. So you may ask, hey, why the hell should I learn from Pierre? Well, I started both my businesses from scratch. No, I didn't have a rich dad to give me a small loan of $1 million. I had to struggle. I had to join the military to pay for school and get my education. So I literally, from the bootstraps up, from my garage that I didn't have, I literally started from the bottom and got all the way here. So I know the struggles. I know the fears that people may have in starting. I know the risk. I took all the risk. I got burned in some of them. Some of them turned out well. But, I'm able to take my journey. Now I'm documenting my journey, and I'm taking that journey, and I'm like, hey, how could I have been more efficient in doing this thing? How could I have done that better? And now I'm taking those hard-learned lessons, and now I'm passing it over to the next person. So if you're watching this video and you've been looking for a sign and you've been thinking about, hey, should I start my business this year, or do I need to relook my business and see how I can do things better and, grow that into a six-figure organization, then, we'll be the program you're looking for. Our SFT Entrepreneur Business Network is designed for people who are looking to start their business, for people that are already in business, and for professionals and field experts to leverage their resources and education, to pass referrals around, and to build that business network that we're always looking for. So if you sell a product and you want to gain referrals and you want to, people to recommend you and stuff like that, join our Entrepreneur Business Network. Take these classes and see how you can maximize your success. If you've been doing the same thing and you haven't been getting the results, or you've been trying different things and you're not getting the results that you want, well, maybe you should try this program. Both my businesses are individually six-figure organizations, so we're clearing over, a $250,000 a year. And if you haven't reached that threshold yet in your life or in your businesses, then I would argue you have something to learn from us. So yeah, you got your everyday Joe Blow like me. I'm nobody special. And I kind of figured out how to reach some financial success, and I want you guys to come along. So as I elevate myself, I'm trying to bring along others with me. So if you've been watching my journey, you've been seeing me on social media, I've been working hard, and I'm starting to figure out that magic formula. I'm like, hey, if you do this, you do that, and now I'm trying to share that secret sauce with y'all, right? I'm trying to give y'all that drip, as the young kids talk about. Riz, I learned that last year from my niece. I'm trying to give y'all some riz out here, and how to secure the bag. But yeah, so I started everything from the ground up, and I come from a angle that I think is relatable to most people, versus if you're born in a multi-million-dollar family, right? Your path to success may be a little bit, well, not maybe, it is different. So I want you to win. I see everybody, y'all got your little bakeries, you're selling plates. You've been selling plates. If you've been selling plates for like 4 or 5 years, now is the time to elevate. But you may say, hey, how do I elevate? How do I get to that next step? One thing that I know is that Black people, we're always hustling. But how do we take that hustle and elevate that hustle into an official business? So let's turn these hustles into 6-figure organizations. Let's turn these hustles into LLCs and actually be successful. Let's turn these hustles and, survive that first 4 years that destroys majority of people starting a small business. Let's do things the right way, so we don't have to do things the wrong way, so we don't have to struggle and make tough choices. And I'm here to be a resource. I'm here to be a guide for anybody who is looking to better themselves. And you may be a business professional. There's a lot of good information and good advice in our workshops that even if you're not starting a business, but you may use those strategies to gain more clients and stuff. So if you're like a lawyer at a law firm, you may not want to start your own thing, but you see a strategy that you learn in the workshop, you're like, that will actually help me get more clients and do better and stuff like that. So on this Valentine's Day, I hope that you love yourself enough to invest some time, money, and energy into learning ways to establish generational wealth for you. And I hope you love your family enough to make some sacrifices, to drive an hour, drive 2 hours, spend a couple of $100 for you to start building the foundations of your legacy. People always talk about, I want to be rich, I want this, I want to pass my children down XYZ. Well, how are you going to get that money for the home, for the land? Are you doing the things that you need to get there? Are you on a path if you want to retire early, right? So, one quote that I learned recently that I like is that retirement is an income, it's not an age. So if you hit that income bracket, then you can retire early, So yeah, if you're looking to surround yourself with like-minded, successful entrepreneurs, business owners, professionals, and field experts, our organization and program is right for you. I only surround myself with winners. I only surround myself with people that work hard, that are citizens of good repute, that are not into illegal activities, who don't have bad moral character and stuff like that. I only surround myself with good, authentic, quality people. And if you're one of those individuals, I would like you to join my inner circle and be part of my business network. A couple of excuses people might say, oh, I don't have enough money, I don't have $400. Hey, you got $400. I know you got $400. You spend that $400 on Jordans. You spend that $400 going out to clubs and buying a bottle, popping bottles. You spend that $400 today on Valentine's Day buying expensive ass flowers and teddy bears and all that extra shit. You got $400. It's that, are you willing to take that $400 and invest in yourself? Or are you going to spend that $400 on a PlayStation and buying games and buying tokens online and V-Bucks and all that stuff? Everybody got $400. Open up that credit card. You know, go sell some of that them 50 pair of Jordans. You know, I've been seeing these posted videos online. Guy opens up a closet, got $20,000 worth of shoes and jackets and belts and stuff like that. But then talk about he ain't got $400. Nah, you got $400, homie. You got $400. So take that $400, invest it in yourself. Invest it in educating and training and building and acquiring the skills and expertise that you need, so that way you can offset that and turn that into revenue. So everybody got money. It's just what you're gonna spend your money on. Are you gonna spend your money on that Gucci bag, Louis Vuitton, and all these crazy things that people go broke trying to look rich for? As you can see here, I'm making this video, right? I'm not flashing money. I'm at work. I'm not going to flash a month's rent at you, be like, yo, I got bands, come take this class. This is real business advice, real life stuff. We're not selling any fake shit. I'm not here trying to impress you. I'm not here in a Ferrari trying to tell you, hey, come take my class and you could buy a Ferrari and all that stuff, right? I'm just keeping it real. If you want a real authentic class that is actually going to produce results in your life, then our entrepreneur workshop is the one that you want. I ain't got no money to flash at you. I ain't got no car rental that I rented just to promote the video. I'm not capping on my vacations and travels. People that see me travel and I post, I'm actually traveling. I post receipts. You see airplane tickets, you see receipts, you see hotels, you see videos. I'm not here capping, pretending that I'm living a life and I'm trying to fake it to make it. I've already made it. Well, I won't say I made it. I still got ways to go. But yeah, I've achieved a level of success that a lot of people want. And, this is for hardworking people. This is for hardworking people that are going to put on a uniform every day, that's going to be disciplined, that's going to show up to work on time, that's going to put in the effort, right? You've got to do all that. So I know a lot of things online, cash at me $10 and I'll flip it into $1 million for you and all that. Like, I'm not selling you those dreams. I'm selling you a path to generational wealth through hard work, through commitment, through dedication, and to being the best version of yourself. All these other programs that you see online, it's fake. It's all bullshit. All these Instagram influencers and people that I see this video where they outed a influencer where she was in the IKEA section in the patio and she was trying to stunt like she was on vacation somewhere, and then somebody else who was there be like, hey, I bought that set at IKEA, like, stop capping. So all of our level of success is real. We're gonna make sound business decisions. We're not gonna promote any type of ratchetry and ghetto-ness. And maybe we won't attract some people with that, but I think those type of people that think that if you just put $1,000 in something and it's gonna magically turn into, $10,000, like maybe those aren't the people we're looking to attract, and maybe they're not ready. But yeah, this is the real deal. So if you really want to make money, if you want to know how to make good business decisions and not waste your money going broke trying to look rich, then this is where you want to be at. Too many people are faking it till they make it. I'm not faking it. Y'all see me. I'm outside. I'm working hard. I work 100 hours a week. 100 hours a week. That's what I tell everybody. 40 hours is part-time work. 40 hours is the bare minimum. 40 hours is, hey, I'm just trying to survive. 80 hours is, hey, I've paid the the bills, I've done the bare minimum. Now I've got some extra cash to start investing and making moves and to elevate. And that's what you got to do. Is you got to work 80 hours a week for a couple years to get ahead of the game, because we don't have any other options. We weren't born into wealth. We didn't have the best schooling. I went to Boston Public Schools. I went to Burke High School. I did not go to no private school, no Catholic school, no boarding school, no Ivy League school. I went to Burke High School in UMass Boston, right? So just got a regular old education. So we don't have a lot of avenues. The everyday regular person don't have a lot of avenues to actually, really get ahead and thrive. So you got to put in that extra work. That 40 hours is what everybody is doing. So how are you going to separate yourself from your peers? How are you going to stand out? How are you going to outcompete everybody else? Like, we live in Boston. Everybody's got a college degree. Right? Everybody's got a bachelor's. Right? A lot of people have masters. How are you separating yourself from the pack? How are you going to elevate and stand out? So you got to, invest in yourself. So I know everybody wants to think that you can get rich quickly and, it's all easy, but it's not. It's not. And for those that are really interested and for those that are willing to put in the work, come over here. So if you're looking for the signal of, hey, should I start my business this year? Should I go out and do it? This is your sign. This is your giant neon sign right here to get started, learn what you're doing. Don't spend 6 years like I did trying to figure it out. Freaking get this shortcut that's streamlining all of our experiences, all of our knowledge, all the stumbles and falls, and avoid those pitfalls, and that way you get ahead of the game much faster. So it's just it's streamlining your level of success without you having to stumble in the dark like I did. So I'm just a regular guy. I'm not a super genius. All I did was work a little bit harder than the next person, put in a little bit more hours, and took some risk that, other people didn't. So if you're a regular person and you want to get out the mud legally without doing no ghetto hood rat illegal stuff, come take our class. So this video is kind of long, so I want to cut it short. So there's no prerequisites. As long as you have a high level of motivation and you're willing to put in the work, then yeah. So hope to see you guys this Sunday, February 18th at 10 a.m. SFT Entrepreneur Workshop, how to start your own business. And if you have, and if you already have a business and you haven't hit 100K, then you need to start right here as well and start going back to the fundamentals, going back to the basics, see what you missed, see the foundations that you didn't lay, fill in those gaps, and then continue down to our other workshops. So I hope to see you soon. I hope I don't hear any excuses from anybody. We either get shit done. So no excuses. Get it done. Be there or be square. Catch y'all later. Bye.